What is up, everyone? Tim here again with Pennies and Pull Tabs, and we have another box number 3 for episode number 3 of this penny coin roll hunt and fill series. And I have my 1909 through 2013 books. This one is different. I explained that last time. They were out of stock, so I just got that one. We went to a different bank this time because my local bank did not have enough pennies to give me. So I went to a different bank and got these. They are circulated. You can kind of see them from the bottom. I did check the bottom. There was no wheat cent enders. Well, let's go ahead and open this up and see what the top looks like. It doesn't look like there's any wheat enders in this side either. It does look like a fair bit of copper. So we'll get started with this. We do have 136 spots left to fill in these albums, so hopefully we'll find something. And I will leave a link in the description if you want to start the series from the beginning, and I'll bring you back when I find my first find. Okay, so we are on roll number 3 of this box, and we have our first wheat cent. When I first uncovered this thing, I thought it might have been a blank planchet. Look how slick that thing is. You can barely make it out. Let's get it out of here, see what we have. I don't know if it's really old or... Oh, that's a hard one to see. Let me see if I can figure out what this is. I think I'm seeing 19 and then maybe a 1 right there. I just can't make this out. I want to say I see a 19, maybe an 18. Maybe I can look at it a little closer in a minute with my loop and figure it out, but I don't think we're going to see the date on this one. Unfortunately, this is probably one we needed, but I just don't think we're going to be able to figure out the date on this one. Very slick. But it is our first wheat cent. I'll bring you back when we find something else. Okay, so we're on roll number 6, and I just flattened these out, and we have our second wheat penny. See right here the little bit of wheat sticking out? So let's get this one out of here. We'll see what it is. 1946 Philadelphia. I think we may need that one. That's good. We're finding a little bit older one so far. Alright, I'll bring you back when we find something else. Well, this box slowed way down. We are on roll number 24 before we found our next wheat cent, and our last one was in roll 6. Looks like it's a 1948. Yes, 1948 Denver. It's about time. Hopefully this box picks up. 3 wheat cents. It's just not very much. I'll bring you back when we find something else. Alright, so we just finished roll number 25 and we are halfway through the box. And I have no new wheat pennies, but I did find this one. If we look right there on the bottom of his coat, looks like there might be a die crack. And this is a 1982 small date Denver. It goes all the way across. I can't really see if it goes all the way to the edge. And there's another little piece on the bottom, kind of right there, sort of. If you could see that. So... I think this might be a die crack. I'm not sure. Let me know what y'all think about this one. It's pretty cool though. Alright, I'll let you know when to find something else. Alright, so we're on roll number 33. It's been 9 rolls since our last wheat cent, and we have wheat cent number 4. And it is a 1954 Denver. I don't think it's one we need, but at least it's another wheat cent. I'll bring you back when we find something else. Alright, so we're on roll number 39 of the box, and we have another wheat penny right here. I believe this is 1948 Denver. A little rough. That makes the 5th wheat penny of the box. Still kind of slow. Maybe we'll pick up towards the end. I'll bring you back when we find our next find. Alright, we're on roll number 43, and it's not a wheat penny, but it is our first foreign, and it is a Canadian. And this is the only one we found in this box out of 43 rolls. And it is a 1970. A little banged up. Alright, I'll bring you in when we find something else. Well, that is the end of the box. It was a pretty light box. I was hoping for better from this newer bank. We did end up with only 5 wheat cents. Let me get all this cleared up and we'll do a wrap up. Alright, like I said, we ended up with a pretty light box on the Wheaties. This one, I looked at this one. I tried to figure out the date. It looks like a 19, then maybe a 1. It does have a Denver mint mark, it looks like. It also looks like there's a little bit of a stain where maybe somebody else tried to do something to it to figure out the date. But it's pretty much impossible, I think. Probably the only pre-40s one we got then. And then we have the 1946 Philadelphia, the 1948 Denver, 1954 Denver, and another 1948 Denver. Other than that, we also got, I pulled out the 59s. We have 2 1959s. I like to pull them out because they're the only 50s that aren't wheat cents. So I like to see how many are in there. And there was only 2 in this entire box. We did get some S's, 2 1970s, a 1972 and a 1974. I believe we needed the 1974 S for the album. Only one Canadian, the only foreign in this entire box. And then this one. This is the 1982 Philadelphia small date. I already weighed it. It is a zinc, but we do need this one. I know we need both the small dates for the album. This was the one with the, I believe, a die break across the bottom part of his jacket. You can see it right there. I believe that's a die break, which is pretty cool. And then I pulled out all the 2009s. I do know we need this one, but in the Philly. This is a Denver, so we'll still need that one. And we needed one of the other ones. It might be this one. It's a pretty nice looking one for that style. So I think it's that one. That one is a Philly. I did check. I checked all the thumbs and everything and didn't find anything on those. One other thing before we get to the albums, I found this one. It's a 1993 Philadelphia, and this one was pretty cool. We'll flip it over to the back. Zoom in a little. And you see right on the top part, between the first two columns, there is a die chip or like an interior cud. Pretty good size. I'm gonna have to look more into this one and see if there's anybody else that has anything on this. And I'm pretty sure that is not just some kind of hunk of dirt or something. Pretty cool. All right, on to the albums. So first up we have the 1909 to 1940 album, and we still only have the 1917 in here. But since this one I'm pretty sure is probably pre-1940s, we're gonna go ahead and just slot this one in this empty hole over here, just because. Now this one has a friend. Alright, next album. Alright, for the 1941 to the 1974, we did end up needing 3 of the 5 Wheat Sins. This 1946 we'll put in there. This 1948 Denver, I picked the best of the 2 of those. The 1954 Denver we also needed. Then there were some other ones in 1962 we didn't have before. I found one of those. 1969 Philadelphia. And then also I'm going to upgrade this 1973 Denver because that's a better looking coin. I'm also going to upgrade this 1974 Philadelphia, and then the 1974 S that we found. So I'll get all these slotted in here and we'll take a look at it. Alright, we got them all in their slots. We still need quite a few for this page and this page. And this page we're down to only need a 1968 S. So not too bad for just 3 boxes so far. On to the next album. Alright, the last album, the 1975 to 2013. And we, like I said, we needed the zinc small date. I found one of those. I found a better looking zinc large date also. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that one. And then we also have the 2009 Philadelphia Professional Life. It's not a bad looking coin, so we're going to go ahead and put that one in that slot. I'll go ahead and stick them in here while you're here. And I'll upgrade that one. And that is everything. 1975 to 2013. We only need the 1982 Copper Small Date Philadelphia and the 2009 Philadelphia Presidential, and we will have this entire book full. On a side note, I forgot to mention, we had 1 pound 14 ounces of copper, which isn't a lot for one box. And I will look more into this 1993 with this die chip or die break. I think this is probably my find of the hunt. Let me know what y'all think about this one, and thank y'all for watching, and we will see y'all next time.